Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Is that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that short completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route, the catch made, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
1st down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And sack sets up second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on third and long? He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. No way to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass, it's Wilson. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. The short completion of the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. The pocket breaking down. It's a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Duke has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Blue Devils will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. You make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Blue Devils' offense is on the move now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making making him uncomfortable and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To the air. It's Wilson. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Completion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he make it to the marker? He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now they call a run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down and goal. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Wilson. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get.
He'll take a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Arkansas offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He just busy threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. A positive drive here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after the incompletion. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Looking deep downfield with the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Blue Devils churn out another first down. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes a quick catch. It's out of bounds and a short gain on play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Wilson. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
Arkansas 6.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back grabs it on the screen. Past the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
That's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Toss play to the outside. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down and Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And you stop just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.